There is a sad reality right now that we are facing in our country. We have a resident in the White House who has embarrassed our country. He has let down the American people. He has weakened our dollar. Y'all paying the prices for that inflation? I sure am. I think the bill has come due for these terrible Democrat policies, and everyone is paying for them now. He has emboldened the cartel, enriching them millions of dollars a day in human trafficking, gun smuggling, drug smuggling, enough fentanyl in America to kill every person 7 times over. The only thing that inflation hasn't touched is heroin, because the prices of that, if you're keeping track, are down. There's so much fentanyl in our country now. And the only supply chain that isn't broken is the southern border. What a shame. He has fired our energy workers while we beg OPEC instead of relying on the American roughneck. Also, Putin can get a paycheck. You know, I wonder if 10% of that's going to the big guy. There is so much corruption right now in this regime. But let's talk about the southern border. Let's talk about the children who have been trafficked. I've seen them alone and abandoned and confused, locked in Obama's cages. I have seen the young girls with Plan B shoved in their backpacks, given to them by their mothers because they expect them to be sexually assaulted. It is shameful and immoral to signal to poor and desperate people to make this journey and cross into our country illegally, and then we'll take care of you with our hard-earned tax dollars. Ask California how that's working out for them. And then, of course, Biden wanted to give all illegals $450,000 tax-free paychecks for being separated at the border, for breaking our laws. And he didn't stop there. No, they're still wanting to give nonprofit agencies millions of dollars for legal counsel so that these people do not get deported from our country. Midnight flights, daytime flights, all throughout our country. Chain migration is taking place. Every state is now a border state. I have not talked to the cartel. I'd like to talk to the cartel. I'd like to tell them a thing or two. I've talked to the Border Patrol agents who go home each and every day defeated and demoralized because they are able to do the job that they swore to do, to serve and protect our country. The policies don't allow them to do that. So now we need to do something about it. We need to take action. It's no surprise that the world is dark right now. God told us that darkness would fill the earth, and deep darkness the people. Ignorance, deception. But arise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon you. So let's get back to the basics. Let's not hide our light under a bushel. Let's shine bright. Shine bright the goodness of God. People will be drawn to that rising. They will look to you, that calling that is on the inside of you, that gift that God has placed in you. And they will say, surely God has done great and mighty things for his people. If you look to Moses, he stood at the edge of the Red Sea. He thought it was over. The enemy was coming in behind him, closing in on him. He cried out to God, and God didn't say, oh, sorry, I missed you, Moses. I forgot about you. No, God said, what's in your hand? He said, tell the people to go forward. Now, we're not going to fix this by just electing people who call themselves Republicans. I've worked in Washington, D.C. a year now, and I've seen that R for many stands for rollover. We need to elect America first, principled, righteous men and women who will lead this nation. We need more Freedom Caucus candidates elected to Congress. We need the Jim Jordans, the Andy Biggs, the Ron DeSantises. Yep, Florida, you have a Freedom Caucus governor, but even better than that, we will again have a Freedom Caucus president. There is one solution to all of this madness, to end this chaos. And this gentleman's exactly right. I know that you will accept nothing less. You will settle for nothing less than freedom. But the solution that I have put forward, the paperwork's already been filed. I have introduced articles of impeachment to impeach Joe Biden, impeach Kamala Harris, get Nancy Pelosi the heck out of there, and save our country. God bless you all. I'll see you next year.